What's up, everybody? It is Roche Ball, y'all. What is up to my Roshenanigans? Happy hump day. Yeah, it's almost over, so hang in there, Kryptonite. Hang in there. It's almost over. Well, not Kryptonite. I really should be rooting for him. But anyway, I want to come on here to let you guys know, to encourage you guys to don't take your eyes off God. And He's the only one who gave us this life, so He's the only one who knows when our life is going to end. And as long as we're doing everything we can and obeying His commandments and consulting Him before we do anything, what's a little virus going to do? Honestly, that's the mindset you have to have, because that's the mindset He has. If it ain't nothing but a boo-boo to a boo-boo, it should be that same thing to you. And I'm not saying God is a boo-boo. I'm just saying that if it ain't no thing for Him, you should have that same kind of mindset. Okay, now there's only one God, but you should have that same kind of mindset. Oh, if God could heal us from the common cold or just a flu, and He can calm the sea so there won't be another hurricane or sea storm and blizzard and all this other kind of stuff, there's not another flood, or if He could heal us from all kind of stuff and restore everything we lost, what's this virus going to do? Now, understand how serious it is and how important it is. But when people start to say, oh, I can predict this many people are going to die by this time from this virus, that's a whole lot of nerve to be that guy to sit up there and say something like that. Whoever said it, whoever came up with it. I don't care about percentages. I don't care about how many people will be affected, because my God is bigger than some virus. If He's bigger than some virus. He's cuter too than some virus. Who are people to predict when somebody's going to die? And it's a lot of nerve for somebody to do something like that. So I just want to come on here to encourage everybody. Don't take your eyes off God, okay? Don't let fear and being in a panic state stop you from being like, oh, but my God knows better than this. And He's done better before. He's going to do it again. That's the kind of God he is. And we need to kind of get that embedded in the back and the side and the middle and the front, on the other side and the other back side and all that of our brains, that our God is bigger than any sickness, any virus, any storm, any hurricane, any Katrina, and any tsunami, bunami, earthquake, bombing, whatever. God is bigger than all of that. And I want to come on here and encourage you guys about that, because it's like so many people are scared to even go outside. And I understand, but when you're living in fear, once you're scared because something's going to happen, like again, and I don't want to be so insensitive about the situation, it is a very scary thing. But just as long as you are protecting yourself and stand your behinds at home and continue to disinfect everything, wash your hands at home, wash the walls, whatever you got to do at home. Now, people are working virtually from home, and people are working maybe once a week or a couple times, a week or whatever. And, and I'm going to say, unfortunately, people do have to still go to work because they may be an important part of their business. They have to be there. I pray that God protects each and every person who still has to go out and work and go out and do what they got to do. God knows that you're trying to do everything you can to protect your family. And I ask God, just touch on those who have selfish reasons and selfish needs, that they still need their employees to be there. And I understand that this is important. This is something that you can't toy around with this. But there are some people out there who don't think like that. And they don't think, well, this person could get affected. Well, I'm so busy trying to run a business and I want them to be here. You don't know what God can do. That's the thing. But I know one thing He can do is He can heal. His word, He's never lied. He can't lie. Or His word can never come back to His void. And there's nothing that He can't do. He can't fail. And knowing that should be enough to let everybody out there know that, why am I scared for? God is bigger. So anybody who believe or don't believe, I want to encourage you guys, that don't make this coronavirus or virus or any other kind of virus, whatever. Don't make that bigger than God. Please don't. Please don't. Because if you ever pray, Lord, I have a throat ache. Can you please heal me, this and that? And you take your little medicine, and next thing you know, you don't sound like Tone Loc the next day. Because He healed your throat ache. If God can do something as small as feed the ants every day, what makes you think what you think He can do with this virus? Honestly. You have to ask yourself that, because so many people are watching the news, reading Google News and all kind of social media stuff every day, and they're becoming fearful and more fearful and more fearful, and they're becoming panicky to the point where it's like, okay, let's just go ahead and live in the basement, because you never know, a tornado might come. You know, whatever it is. I'm being silly. I don't know why I said that, but I'm just saying, people are so fearful over the littlest things. And as big as this is, or as big as people in this world are making it seem, you have to think, who's bigger? God is bigger. So I want to let everybody out there know, God is bigger and better, and he's a healer. So get with it real quick. Or you're going to be caught up in the fearful game, the game of being panicky and fearful because, oh my gosh, this virus. Again, it is serious, and I don't want to sound insensitive, but I'm tired of it. And that was a lot of nerve. I'm like, wait, hold up. Let me encourage my people for a minute. Now they're starting to predict who's going to live or die, or how many people is going to die because of this. Last time I checked, there was only one God who gave us this life. And that same God is the only one who can let us know, your time is up, come home, whatever. You can't tell me otherwise. I'm sorry. Call me ignorant, whatever, but I stand ignorant all day, because I know what I believe in, and I'm standing up for what I believe in. And I want to encourage everybody out there to get some act right and get some know better, because guess what? Our God is bigger and better than any virus, sickness, storm, hurricane, whatever that's going on in this world. Please get that embedded before it's too late. Seriously. And I'm on here a little snappy, a little attitudey, because who the heck are you? You got some pretty big grapefruits to sit there and say that you know how many people are going to die from this. And I'm looking at that situation. I'm like, they know how many people are going to die. Oh, okay. God is bigger. God is better. And I want to encourage everybody out there to know that. And then you'll be all right. I mean, still protect yourself and be safe. Wash your hands and disinfect. But at the same time, God is bigger. God is better. Us staying at home and protecting ourselves, we're just doing what, we're supposed to do to make sure we're not putting ourselves in compromising positions in any aspect or area of our life. But just know, please know, God is bigger. God is better. God is a healer. If he can heal a woman from cervical cancer, if he can heal somebody from any kinds of cancers. There are people out there that are 2 and 3 times breast cancer survivors. And, one of my favorite wrestlers is a 2-time leukemia survivor. Really? Because I serve a God that can do that. I don't know what's going to happen, but I do know my God is going to happen. So that's the only thing, I guess you can't say I do know what's going to happen. And God happens. So please get some know-how, and please get some act right and know better. Not know-how. I don't know why I said that. I'm just trying to sound important. But everybody, please get to know God. And please, once you get to know him, you'll see that, this little virus sure is ugly. So please get that embedded, okay? Bye.